Xinhua News Agency. Here where I am is the 7th edition of the China Import Expo. So this hall is Auto Hall. So here we're gonna explore the latest cutting-edge technology in our life. The movie of Wandering Earth 2. So now let's talk to the friend from the booth. Hi, can you give us a brief introduction?
Hi everyone, my name is Sisi. I'm currently the Commercial Operations Manager here at Westwell.
As I just mentioned, I think it has the very high technology. So can you introduce to us? I can hold it for you.
Okay, thank you so much. So this is our fully electric autonomous driving terminal tractor. So this is now being utilized in seaports. Last project was in 2021. So now this is a very marketable and mature product. So this one, as I mentioned, is fully autonomous. So this one, we also include our FMS system, the fleet management system, to support the autonomous driving of this vehicle. Capacity of 210 kilowatts.
This part, right?
Yes, this is the part. Yeah. So when fully charged, the battery would allow the vehicle to operate for 150 kilometers. And we also have our own battery swap charged. It will take about 80 to 90 minutes. But when the battery is autonomously swapped with our battery swapping station, the whole process would only take 5 to 6 minutes.
I still remember this is not the first time that I see the e-truck. You call it Q-truck,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So it's the second time just
this
in
year.
the center of the booth.
Yes. So this is our industrial robot designed for autonomous loading and unloading of smaller packages. So this is designed as a complementary product itself, and this vehicle can go into the container and sucks to the surface of smaller boxes and take them out to the design places.
So it is very wise.
Yes. So what we call this completes the last meter of a smart factory. So with the help of this machine, as well as our
Into the CIE this year.
Yes, this is the first time I think we actually bring the actual robot to show. And a lot of our colleagues also the first time to see this
really?
product. Yes,
okay,
yes.
so the very first time.
Yes.
So the machine is still under R&D stage.
Yes, it's currently under the testing stage, and we.
CIE. So how is the audience think about your new product? Are they very interested in it?
Yes, of course. We have received a lot of good feedback for our new product. Yes, for the common audience, they think that this one has a really cool design and a high flexibility. And for our professional audience, they think that it is very good, the concept to complete the last meter of an autonomous factory.
Wow, that's very cool. So just behind of the machine, so we can have the video here.
Yes, this machine is also fully electric, and when highest traction load is 25 kilograms. And the working radius for this machine is 1,647 millimeter. We also have a high level of positioning accuracy of plus minus 0.1 millimeter. Yes, this is also a project that we're currently independent cargo terminal, and this project was settled in April this year. Yes, meaning that this is a really good start for Westwell to launch into a new scenario, which is airport. Yes. Tractor itself, as I just introduced.
Yes.
So the Q tractor itself is also fully electric, and this is a terminal tractor designed for airport scenario as well as larger factories. So this one allows for both manual driving and autonomous driving. So it depends on the client's needs. It can be switched between manual driving and autonomous driving. The traction load for this vehicle is 40 tons, so slightly less than the Q truck or the E truck, serving as 4 lidars as well as 8 cameras.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yes, one also on the back.
Okay.
So this one from the design, we keep the driving cabin because it also supports the manual driving.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the client can choose whether they want to put the The appearance actually is a little bit similar. Very cute.
Yes,
Very
yes.
cute.
So Westwell completes its own design, and our technology belongs to ourselves as well.
Oh,
so
that's very cool.
yes, yes.
Cool.
Yes.
Thank you.
Okay, no
Thank
worries.
you
Thank you
so
so much
much.
for coming.
Yeah, I'm so surprised by the autonomous e-driving and the commercial solutions
Yes.
by Westwell.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Okay. Shown here. So here we're gonna find some new energy, new technology that makes our life better. So here where we are, I find a company that is over 100 years. That is Susano. So they're gonna bring us many new technology that made of the renewable materials. So here we got the friend here.
Business management. Welcome to our booth.
Thank you. So I know you've done a lot of work among the innovation of the renewable materials. So can you show us around this booth?
Absolutely. Here, come with me and related to the science of the trees. When we look into a tree, one of the most important things is for us to deeply understand the genes of the trees. And when we look into the trees, we always look into 4 different dimensions. How can we make trees which are resilient to diseases and pests? How can we make trees which are resilient to climate change? But we don't look only into how the trees grow, but also how we can apply. We also look into lignin production, fiber production, energy production, and other applications in the economy. Here are some examples. So this is pulp. This is the largest product in terms of volume. Pulp can be cups and straws, packaging, and tissue. This is fluff. Fluff is also made out of pulp with an additional mechanical process. And fluff that we manufacture and distribute. This is the next product. This is lignin. This is also extracted from the wood. This is lignin powder. It can be used in phenolic resins to produce plastic, and it can also be used in the battery industry. And the last thing I want to show you, we plant 1.2 million trees every day.
Yes.
And our products serve over since the beginning of CIIE this year. So since the beginning of CIIE yesterday, we planted already over 2 million trees.
Wow, that's a great number.
Yeah. So we are very happy to be at CIIE for the 4th time.
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that. So this is your 4th time to come to the CIE, right?
That's
so
right.
how do you feel today?
Well,
Time?
I feel very energetic and positive and confident. So this year, we announced here important memorandum of understanding with Bank of Communication, where we deepen our relationship with them, and also the expansion of Shanghai project, which is the sustainability education program that I just showed to you. So these are just some of the steps that we can take at an important trade fair such as CIIE.
Yeah. Wow, friends, see what I have found here. So this is the booth of Michelin, and at their booth, I found something very interesting. So let's go and explore.
So my name is Serge Godefroy. I'm a director of Michelin Research and Development in China.
I found this one is very interesting. It is the lunar wheel.
Right.
So the color is blue, and this is the latest technology. So can you introduce to us?
That lunar mission or exploration and potentially future human settlements in the moon or in Mars will bring a lot to humanity, and we want to be part of it. So we are developing a lunar wheel who is able to resist the very difficult condition, distance and grip, and stability for the vehicle, but also the temperature are completely different from what you can find on Earth, from minus 240 to plus 100. So we need to find the right set of composite material, assemble them together to make sure this wheel lasts long in terms of mechanical, thermical strength, and for many, many years. So this is really a future of mobility, and we are very excited to be part of these adventures.
Ah, very cool. So is it very sustainable, or it is made by the...
Tires produced in the world to be 40% made of sustainable material by 2030. Today we are only at 30%.
Okay.
And by 2050, 100%. So this wheel, of course, we incorporate this vision into the design of this, and also make sure that we can recycle this product to reincorporate. Yes, it's the first show in Asia. It's a brand new, and we are already, it's a reality. It means we are testing this in a real temperature condition in our lab, so for minus 240 to plus 100, and also we are testing it close to some adherence and to the kind of road or soil we can find on the moon.
So I'm really looking forward that the wheel maybe really show on the moon one day.
Right. And you see it's airless, so the whole deformation comes from a composite. Technically, thanks to our innovation teams, we can produce and design a tire with 71% renewable or recycled material without any compromise on performance. And we demonstrate is equipping a hydrogen prototype vehicle, Michelin H24, as well as the electric Porsche Cayman GT4 electric. So we increase to gain
46, 63, 71.
It's a huge effort
So
in terms of innovation.
next year it will be like 80, 80 something.
We are constantly researching to bring that value higher and higher. And more important, it will help us also to generate all of our tire production to be more and more sustainable.
So let's check. So what's inside this sustainable wheel?
Right. You have first natural rubber, okay, which is latex coming from trees. It's renewable, and it's also in most of our tires today. But you have latex, then you have recycled carbon black coming from end-of-life tire. It means we process end-of-life tires in such a way that we can get back from scrap steel. We have sunflower oil, we have rosin, and we have also extracts from orange and lemon
orange peel?
tree. Orange peel, yeah. And also in Asia, we are very proud today in our current production, we are replacing silica by rice husk ash. So
rice
with
husk.
pliers, we are able to convert that and replace silica. And today we use several thousands of tons of this product in our Chinese factories to replace chemical silica. And finally, we have this tire, which you don't see. And as you know, aircraft transportation contributes a lot to CO2 emission. So by our tire design, we also want to participate to CO2 reduction in the aircraft transportation. So we design this tire 20 to 20% lighter than a traditional aircraft tires, which means it will help consume less CO2. Designed through specific technologies inside of this tire will be allow us to use less material and to contribute positively to CO2 reduction.
Okay, so that's from on the road, in the air, in a stage of CRE.
Right.
So I'm so appreciate that. Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Thank you.
See you next year.
Okay,
maybe.
yeah, sure. Yeah, bye. Okay, so now let's go on our visit in the auto hall of the 7. Just ahead of us, we can see some booth that is of the air taxi. So air taxi. So here I've already met my friend from the Vertaxi. Hi, Xinhua.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, nice to meet you again. And could you please introduce yourself to our audience first?
Self-developed manned eVTOL aircraft. This is called M1. What is eVTOL?
What is eVTOL?
Means that electric vertical taking off and landing. So it is electric and need pilot. So this is our second time to be in CIIE, and this is the largest exhibit at
yes.
this year's CIIE.
Yes.
And the wingspan is around 15 meters, and the length is about 10 meters. So last year we bring the cargo version.
Yes, I still remember that. You know, once a year, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Five eVTOL players.
Okay,
Yeah,
5
okay.
eVTOL. So I just mentioned that like the air taxi and the low altitude industry are quite popular in Shanghai in China these years,
Yeah.
especially in the last.
At the same start line, and I think Chinese eVTOL players have a great chance to take the lead in the future. Just like we can replicate the success story of the Chinese electric cars.
Yeah, sure.
Yes.
So shall we
should
take a
take a-
close?
Yeah.
Okay, now I just inside the eVTOL now. So
Yeah.
do you want to stay inside together
I
with
think
me?
I will just stand
okay,
here
okay.
and introduce the screen. There are altogether 3 screens here. On the left one, you can see the current location.
Come to the company.
Yeah, and also on the middle screen, you can see the current speed and current height of this aircraft. And on the third screen, you can do some basic settings, just like air conditioning and the audio system. Yeah,
Oh,
and then the space of this aircraft.
And maybe I just sit here and then take a nap, or maybe doing my makeup, and
Yeah.
then I've already arrived my company.
Yeah, we have a vision that one day we are taking the air to your house, and you can choose the most appropriate route to your destination.
Yeah, air taxi is also a kind of taxi, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay,
Yeah.
shall I go from this side? Or
That's fine.
Okay. Okay. So the engine of it is electrical,
Yeah,
right?
electric. Yes, and so our company is specialized in making this between like 120 meters and 300 meters. And this one is also a pure electric one. And it's mainly used for inspections and surveillance because it can fly for a very long time. Without payloads, it can fly for over 7 hours. So it can
very
be-
long time.
Yeah, it can be used to do like border patrol, sea patrol, oil patrol.
To come in.
Yeah, and another product is that one.
Just
And it's
behind.
also a very big one. So be careful. Careful. And this one is a hybrid one, and it's mainly used for emergency rescue. It can fly for over 10 hours. Yeah. So, for example, if the engine system and also its payload is around 15 kilometers, you can bring some medical rescue goods to the area so that people who are trapped there will be able to communicate with the outside.
Okay.
Yes.
So these two are first show in the CIE, right?
No, I think it is.
How's the people come to the CIE? Are they interested in these 3 planes?
Yeah. I think the most attractive one must be this air taxi. And we were also introduced to this too. This one looked like a dolphin, right?
Yes,
It's
very cute, very cute. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it's very, very cool. So many.
They can experience the cabin.
Okay, thank you, Xing, thank you. At the 2024 edition of the China International Import Expo, running from November the 5th to 10th in Shanghai, China, we can see the trend is quite a new energy vehicle boom continues in China. Global players in related sectors are eyeing a vast array of opportunities and exerting efforts to tap into this promising market. So that's what we have got in the 7th CIE. See you next time. Bye-bye.